Now, I've got a couple of games that you might like to play as you're watching the public inquiry. Well, this first one's Monopoly, of course, so you can play that at any time. But the second one, Bingo, is something to be done while you're listening to the public inquiry. Anyway, let's crack on with the post office. So I thought I'd redesign it a little bit, and when you pass go, um, rather than have payday or whatever, that's now balance day, and you'd get £300 rather than £200. Then you'd roll both the dice, and if that's a 12, then you deduct. You see, £120 from the money. You see, because your balance don't balance, and then the horizon's taking that money away. So that's my idea with that. Anyway, and then we go on. You've got the four stations: Marylebone, Liverpool Street, Fenchurch Street, King's Cross. Now that's all gone, and they would be now post office telephones, Gyro Bank, Fujitsu, and the Royal Mint. You see, and that's rather than having the stations. So then we got the utilities, of course, rather than the electric board and water board and all that. That's all gone, and you got TV licensing and National Lottery to bring that right up to date. And then now with the properties, I'd like a little bit of help here because I can't quite think of all the different names. But I was thinking you start off normally with you've got Old Kent Road and Whitechapel, and we call that Memory Lane and Assumption Place. I don't know, something like that. And you've got the light blues, which would be Angel Islington, Euston Road, Pentonville Road. You could have Fenny Compton. That's where all the postmasters met, according to the TV show. And you got purple, you got Pall Mall, Whitehall, and Northumberland Avenue. Pall Mall, I'm not sure. It's something else. Anyway, orange, you got Vine Street and all these things. But I thought the red, the Fleet Street, that could be changed to Trafalgar Square. Fleet Street, Strand, and Trafalgar Square, and Fleet Street would be changed to Trafalgar Square would be changed to Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant, Farringdon, and Hatton Garden. They're all places quite close together in London. The dark blues, you got Mayfair and Park Lane, of course. So you could have Martindale, the Grand, which I think the post office used to be there, and you've got Old Street as Mayfair, perhaps, because that's where the post office head office is now. So anyway, as we go on, you've got the community chest, which is now, we'll change that to called community hub. So anyway, they're changing all the cards. You've got bank error in your favour in the old game. In the new game, that'll be horizon error in your favour. I mean, that's never ever going to happen, is it? Anyway, collect £200. Pay hospital £100. No, pay rehab. That'd be a bit more up to date. And you've got here the winning second prize in a beauty competition. That'd be Paul Venables has won a second prize in a beauty competition. You receive £10. Now, anyway, you've got income tax refund. That'll be a scratch card win, £20. And you got pay £10 and take the chance. Now that is the same, but we're going to change chance, and that'll be no chance. What with the post office and all that. Anyway, and then you got pay insurance premium. This is in the old game. Pay insurance premium £50, and you now got seek legal advice re horizon shortfalls £50. So that's a good. Sale of stock in the old game £50. Now that's a scratch card win £50. Advance to go, no, that's all gone, and it's now advance to balance day. You've got to balance your books, you see. And you've got go back to Old Kent Road. That'll be go down memory lane. Get out of jail free card. Now that's all gone, and it'll be get your convictions quashed for free. It is your birthday. Collect £10 from each player. You change that to it's your anniversary. Doctor's fee, pay £50. Now that'll be mental health assessment. Pay £50. Annuity matures. That'll be now a premium bond win. Collect £100. Go to jail. go directly to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect £200. That'll be now. Go to jail and lose your pension for false accounting. Anyway, you inherit £100. Now that goes to you've got an appearance on TV, receive £100. As I say, chance will be now no chances, no chancers. Speeding fine, that will be opening your shop late, you've been fined £15. Bank dividend in your favour, that will now be Gyrobank goes private, receive £50. Advance to Trafalgar Square, as I said, that's now advanced to Mount Pleasant. If you go past Balance Day, collect 300. Advance to Goal is now advanced to Balance Day. Pay school fees. Now that's now pay Horizon server admin charges, £150. Advanced to Mayfair is now advanced to Old Street. Now street repairs and all that. Now obviously that's a very important part of the game as the game progresses. If you've ever played Monopoly before, now that all completely changed now. You see, now that was street repairs in the old days. Now that becomes that's a post office audit that you got there, and you're going to, rather than pay £40 per house, that's now £40 per terminal in your branch, and you pay £150 for a hotel. No, that's all gone. That's £115 per branch if you've got a number of branches. You see, that's the expensive one, and then the slightly cheaper one is just an upgrade. Make general repairs to your properties in the old game, and in the new game that's software and hardware upgrades. Terminals are branches. A house now becomes a terminal, that's £25. A hotel now becomes a branch, and that's £100. Advanced to Pall Mall. I need to think about what we're going to call Pall Mall. I've not thought that through. Maybe you can help in the comments. And if you do like this sort of thing, please subscribe. That do help me. Please, thank you. But anyway, if you do comment on the bits I've missed out, because I've not got this quite complete with all the different names of all the different places and that. But anyway, right. So advanced to Marylebone Station would be collect £200. Now that's advanced to Fujitsu and collect £200. I'll put 300 there. It's not quite right. Your building loan matures in the old game. Now that becomes Horizon error in your favour, £150. Well, that's never going to happen, is it? Go to jail for false account. There's another one of those cards. Go back 3 spaces. That's exactly the same. Drunk in charge of fine. Now that's high on drugs, £20. You have won a crossword competition in the old game, £100. Now that's you've won a Sudoku competition. Collect £100. Free parking. Now what you could do is, and I have played it like this, is you pull all the free parking would now become a Horizon suspense account with all the fines and all this kind of thing, with the exception of the street repairs because it costs too much. And if you do play this rule, some people play this rule, you put all the £20 and all this in the middle, and then somebody lands on the free parking, which is now Horizon suspense account, and they get all that money. But if you do play it with that way, that does create too much money in the game, and there's a big imbalance, and it don't really work. But it is quite fun to try if you play Monopoly. Now all the tokens, I had to go at trying to think of some other things. You've got the game, a load of different tokens in different games. The one I've got is a dog, a car, a top hat, a boot, and a boat. Anyway, I thought the dog could be a pigeon. The car could be a battery, because you know a lot of battery cars around. The top hat, that could be a crown at the post office and all that. The boot could now be a CBE, some sort of medal or something. And the boat, that could be a skateboard or maybe a surfboard, I don't know. So anyway, that's my idea. I hope you like it. And now we've got the post office public inquiry bingo. Now you can be playing along with this with the actual public inquiry if you wish, or you can get the thing. You can get the tapes. I'll put links to the. Anyway, you can play along. So you divide up all the different names. You choose some each, and then as and when they're set out, then you tick them off, and then whoever gets the first one gets the bingo and that. So anyway, what you've got here, you've got when you hear the phrase, not that I recall. Not that I can recall, no. Can we have a break, please? It wasn't my recollection. I wasn't present at that meeting. I may have done. I may not have done. I wasn't party to that. In hindsight, no. I don't remember. Can you speak up, please, for the stenographer, transcriber? Heard that a few times. In hindsight, yes. I think that decision was taken elsewhere. I honestly can't remember saying that. It may be. It's difficult to remember that far back. That would not have been my decision alone. I'm not sure. If that's what it says, then possibly. It's a matter of written that all wrong, look. It's a matter of deep regret. Sorry. Sorry, can you repeat the question? That's not an expression I would use. Now, anyway, so as and when you see these different things, you tick that off. And the first one to get house, shout bingo, and that's it. And then you start again. So anyway, I hope you did enjoy this. If you did, then please subscribe. Thank you.